Hey guys, welcome
back to my YouTube channel.
All praise to the most higher. Took my sins with your hands tied up. Love me even when I fight up.
Welcome back to my channel. It's me again. It's been too long. It's literally been so long since I've spoken to you guys. It's been like 2 weeks. Sorry guys. A lot has been going on in my life lately, so I just haven't been able to talk to you guys. I'll talk about that another day in another YouTube video. But as you saw from the title, this video is a story time.
I love story times. I love watching story times. It's just fun and interesting.
So today, my story time, I'll break myself. I want to tell you guys about a time in my life where I felt alone. If that makes sense. I felt as if everyone was against me and I just wanted to hide in a cave, just like Elijah did. I wanted to just go and hide in a cave. So let's start from the beginning. So it was year 11, you know, I had my GCSEs. I was everywhere. If you know me in real life, you know how I am. I love to do everything. So I was doing that. I moved houses. A lot of things happened with my family, so I had to move out houses. I moved like an hour away in train from where I used to live. But I didn't feel the move, I didn't feel the effect and the impact it did in my life until school had ended and until I couldn't really go see my friends every second of the day. Couldn't really meet up with them whenever I wanted to. And that's when I felt the way I felt. That's when I felt alone. That's when I felt a bit weird. I also had like ended a relationship during that time and had problems in church with the people in church. So the church, at first, it was my place of peace where I would forget about everything, forget about everyone. It was just a place where it was just me and God and I would just feel at peace. However, when this whole arguments happened, drama in church, it was like everything was just going everything that I never thought would happen happened. I never thought church would be a place where I felt alone, where I felt isolated, where I felt sad. I never thought I would lose the friends I lost. All those things that happened to me in just like a few months, it was crazy. It was so quick. And I remember just feeling so alone. I remember coming back home and crying to God and telling him, God, I feel like this, I feel like that, I feel like everyone's against me, I feel like everyone's pushing me away. I felt so many emotions and I felt angry and upset and I didn't react in the right way. I know many times I reacted in a very impulsive manner. When I argued with people in church, I did react. My pride came in and I was very angry with a lot of people. Like the Holy Spirit was really showing me my character and showing me that Nayeli, that's not the way you react to things. That's not the way you have to portray yourself. Jesus didn't react like that. Because I didn't have the strongest relationship with God during that time. I was not able to control my emotions. I didn't have no self-control. So if you tried me, let's not even talk how I'd react, but I would react bad. I wouldn't react in a Christian way. Fast forward now, school starts and I had started a Bible study again. If you guys already watched my process video, you guys know that I had a Bible study and that's basically the beginning of my whole Christian journey. However, I had to redo that because I did not finish it because I moved houses. So those were one of the reasons why I was not close to God anymore, because there was a lot of things that made me not get closer to God. It was really my fault. But there was a retreat where we had to be with no phones and I went. It was for the weekend and that's where I was able to examine my heart and God showed me things that I had not healed from the past, telling me to let go, telling me to forgive, telling me to just let go of it. During that time, I learned so much in those 2 days. Feeling his presence, it was amazing. It was so amazing. And after that, I was like, no, I'm not gonna react the way I was reacting. I'm not gonna move the way I was moving. So school started now and I was in a new environment. I also didn't get to go to the school that I actually wanted to go because I moved houses, so I had to quickly go and apply to any school that I just found online, literally. So that was another reason why I was so upset, and I was with no one. I was new. I didn't know anyone in that school, anyone. So college, it's not school, but I call it school. I don't know why. But I went and I made great friends that were sent by God. They were really sent by God, because I got so much closer to God than we both did. Me and the close friend that I made, she and I would do Bible study on Wednesdays, and I just started to feel good again. I feel like I've spoken so quick about everything, but it's because I don't want this video to be too long. But we would do Bible study, and that's when God built my character. That's when I was able to actually build a relationship with God and see the importance of reading the Bible and the importance of actually praying to Him every day. I would pray to Him in the streets. I would pray to Him in school. I would pray to Him anywhere and everywhere. He was my best friend, literally. And because I didn't have my close friends next to me, they were busy with school as well. It was just me and God. Yes, I lost a lot of friends, because of the way I was, and because I prioritized certain people over other people, and I also put people above God, and that's sad. Literally, when I was praying to Him and I was realizing that I put so many things above Him, and it broke my heart, because I was like, how can I be like that? How can I put other things before you who you love me so much, and you give me opportunities after opportunities, and you never give up on me, and you're always near me, and I'm here basically disappointing you. And oh, it looks like I'm gonna cry. I want to read you guys James 1:2-4. My brothers, you have many kinds of troubles, but when these things happen, you should be very happy. You know that these things are testing your faith, and this will give you patience. Let your patience show itself perfectly in what you do. Then you will be perfect and complete. You will have everything you need. During this chaos, during the adversities, you realize who you really are. You see what is your character. And during this adversity, during my adversity, at the beginning, I saw a Nayeli who was angry, who was prideful, who didn't care about anyone but herself. I didn't know I was like that. I didn't know I had that in me. Why? Because you can only see that side of you in hard times. You see the real you during that storm. And during that storm, I held on to Christ. I held on to God. And because I knew no one else could heal me. And that showed me that God is never going to leave you. God is never going to forsake you, like it says in His word. He's there with you all the time, even if you can't see it. So you're not alone. And like in the word it says, you know that these things are testing your faith, and this will give you patience. It will form your character. It formed my character. At the end of my adversity, at the end of my storm, I was no longer that girl that walked with anger, that only cared about herself. He gave me a new heart. He renewed my mind. And He told me, Nayeli, you don't have to be like that. I learned who He was, and I keep learning who He is every single day. And He forms that character, the character that He wants, a Christ-like character, full of love, full of compassion, full of peace. And He gave me that peace. He says in His word to give Him all your anxiety, all your worry to Him, and He will give you peace. He will give you joy during that storm. People say, why are Christians always happy during these storms? No, I'm not happy. I'm hurting. But God is giving me joy during this time. God is giving me peace because I am certain that I can get through this. I am certain that there's a purpose behind this pain. And what I want to tell you is that I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what your storm is today. But I want to tell you that you're not alone. That He's there with you. I want to tell you to hold His hand tight. Because life is not easy. It's not going to be easy. He doesn't promise us that it's going to be easy. But He promised you that He's going to be there with you every step of the way. So I tell you, hold on to Him. Focus on Him. You're worried? Pray. You're anxious? Pray. Pray. Praying is so important. It's so important. Praying is having that communication with God, having that connection with God. He wants you to have that with Him. And that's what I learned during this storm. And I'm so grateful for this storm. I'm so grateful for what I went through. Because although there was pain, there was suffering, although not physically, I learned so much and God formed that character. And I know that the future things that may come, I know He's going to be there for me. I know that whatever giant tries to come against me, He'll be my armor. That's what I wanted to tell you today. That you can get through it. Just persevere in God. Persevere in Christ. Read your word. Pray. Don't let the enemy tell you that you're alone. Don't let the enemy fill you with lies, because that's what he is. He's a liar. He's going to fill you with lies. Don't let that get to you. Renew your mind every single day so that you don't believe any lies that come from the enemy.
I never saw the signs.